Hello, and welcome to Cary Matters, the program that keeps you informed about what's happening in our community. I'm at-large Councilmember Carissa Kohn-Johnson, and today I'm joined by my District B Councilmember friend, Michelle Craig.
Thanks, Carissa. Today we're diving into something that impacts every household, road, and public service in Cary, our fiscal year 2026 budget.
Yeah, each year, council and staff work together to build a balanced budget, one that funds our core services while also reflecting the values and priorities of our community. And this year, the proposed budget totals just over $508 million, with about $418 million dedicated to operating expenses, and then nearly $90 million for capital projects.
Wow, it's such a big number, and it really needs to be. Cary is a large and complex organization. What's most important is how those funds are used. We follow a strategic budgeting model that aligns with our guiding priorities, including maintaining comprehensive services and town facilities.
Yeah. And we weigh each of those priorities carefully. And one of the most common questions I get during budget season is, what does our budget fund? And why are our property taxes what they are? Well, since property taxes are our largest revenue source, it's important to keep that in perspective when considering higher expenditures. And why? Well, because our budget funds things that you use every day, like water, sewer, and street maintenance, and as well as services you may need in an emergency, like 911, police, and fire response.
Yes, we have to be very thoughtful about our choices. And our budget also supports amenities like recreation programs, parks and facilities, snow removal, and leaf collection, all the nice-to-have services that help make our community great. This year's budget is focused on maintenance, not growth, which means no major expansions and no new services.
Right. And we're also navigating some financial challenges that many homeowners can relate to, especially the rising costs of infrastructure. So, for example, the cost to build a sidewalk has tripled since 2019, jumping from $20 per foot to $60 per foot today. And that's a 200% increase in just 5 years.
And sidewalks aren't the only example. Construction materials like rebar, concrete, and asphalt, as well as equipment like fire and sanitation trucks, have all increased in price. A sanitation truck that cost $299,000 in 2019 now costs more than $416,000. That's a 39% increase.
Because of those cost increases, we've made the decision not to expand our capital program this year. So instead, we're investing in critical maintenance, things like utility systems and safety infrastructure. Delaying those investments would only make them more expensive in the future.
Over the past several work sessions, Council has reviewed all current capital projects, whether they're in design, construction, or planning stages, to determine which ones could proceed this year and which, although very important, would need to be deferred due to limited funding.
Yeah, these were tough decisions, but our budget is also guided by community feedback. This year, we gathered input through tools like Zen City, our 311 system, Cary 101, and exercises with our citizen advisory boards. And as a reminder, feedback is gathered year-round and presented to council quarterly. So even outside of the budget season, we want to hear from you. Citizens are always welcome to attend our meetings or catch up online.
That's right, and we do hope that they give us that feedback. To continue engaging with the community, we'll be holding a special town hall meeting on July 22nd at Cary Town Hall. We'll share information about the newly adopted budget, updates from across town government, and projects in your area. The event is free, but we encourage you to register through our 311 system so we can follow up with materials and keep in touch.
Yeah, this is my third budget season, and it's always a balancing act. We're managing rising costs, maintaining excellent services, and doing it in a way that reflects Cary's longstanding values. And the fiscal year 2026 budget proposal continues that tradition of really thoughtful stewardship.
And while North Carolina law requires us to set the tax rate just once per year, Cary operates on a rolling budget model. We intentionally meet throughout the year to consider necessary adjustments outside of the traditional fiscal year, which runs from July through June. These meetings are always open to the public, and citizens are welcome to listen in.
So that's it for this edition of Cary Matters. Your time is important, and we really appreciate you spending some of it with us.
Let us know what matters to you. Maybe we'll feature it in a future episode. Until then, thanks for watching Cary Matters, and thank you for choosing to call Cary home.